All right, we are live. Oh, what's this? Moderation helps keep everyone safe. To build a positive live chat experience for you and your viewers, choose who can participate, set a delay. That's new. Okay. A message popped up over the chat, so that was interesting. But we are live. Welcome everyone to the live stream. I hope you guys are all having a good day. I just filmed my videos for today, so I'm excited for those to come out. Yeah. You guys are really meaning the world to me with all these subscribers. Like, can't believe we're already at 155. Like, that's insane. Seriously, so cool. If you guys aren't following me on X, definitely follow me on there because I'm going to start posting every single day. I'm posting trades of the day on there, and I'm also posting what's it called? I'm just posting daily tweets and stuff, so it should be pretty exciting. And yeah, if you need help with your trading at all, like, seriously, just join the Discord, and I'm going to be helping people completely for free. So I just want to help as many people as I can and get better at trading with you guys, because, like, obviously I'm not the best trader in the world yet either, but, like, the idea is with this Discord is that we're going to get better every day together. And I know under, like, Dodgy's direction, because I talk to Dodgy every day, like, we're going to get better and master trading together. So very exciting stuff. Let's talk about what's going on. So in my weekly outlook, I discussed how we are reacting off of this weekly fair value gap. Now, also, it's important to note that this weekly fair value gap, I didn't mention this in my weekly outlook, but this weekly fair value gap is also overlapping with a weekly order block. And yes, this, you can mark this as the order block, but you can actually mark this as the order block as well. And since this is the final move down that takes out this low, I would consider this more of the order block, and you can see that it does respect that pretty well. But either way, this still works as the order block. You can see price pushes wicks into it and then continues back up. So from an unbiased perspective, it does seem like that price did hold this weekly fair value gap and this weekly order block here. So now it's just a matter of, are we going to get over this weekly fair value gap or not? Because we've already had one rejection, right? And an argument that we might not is that it's kind of like we're in between two fair value gaps right now. Which one's going to win, you know? And right now I'm not entirely sure, because on one hand, this is like a good manipulation move. So if I measure this, we got -1 standard deviation here, -2 to 2.5 standard deviation here. It fits perfectly. So, like, to me, I think we're going to run these lows at some point. I just don't know when. Because if we respected this, what's to say we're not going to go run this high first? And, like, yeah, I would prefer it if we had an SMT here at these highs. Let me get rid of this. I would obviously prefer, like, I would prefer the S&P to make this higher high and the NASDAQ to make this lower high, and then maybe we just start dumping now. But we did respect this weekly fair value gap. So we're stuck in between two fair value gaps right now. It's like, which one are we going to run first? So on the high time frame, it's a little unclear. I said in my weekly bias that I was bullish, but on second thought, after looking at the chart a little bit more, it seems like we're stuck between two fair value gaps. So we'll see whichever one breaks first. They'll probably be the bias for the next few weeks. So then if I go down to the daily time frame, we did get this SMTN reaction off this daily fair value gap. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick bullish. But once again, if we start to get a reaction off this high or off this fair value gap and back to the downside, or maybe we just come straight down, then that would tell me something different. And as well, yeah, this is low resistance liquidity, so these are trendline lows. So like I said, I think we will come back and come to this 2 to 2.5 standard deviation area at some point, but I just don't know when. And we're just going to have to wait for an opportunity to trade down there. So, as well, let's see what else. Trying to remember what else I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to mark out this previous week's high and low because I think the previous week's high and low, regardless of if we're bullish or bearish this week, the previous week's high and the previous week's low will be the draw on liquidity. So, these are both the two draw on liquidities. So which one are we going to go to first? That's the question, right? Previous week's high or previous week's low? I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to mark both out and we're going to see which one we go to. Now, we need to. I want to actually look at the chart right now to see, make sure we're not like missing any setups or anything. If we are, that's fine. But I just want to look at the chart because I haven't gotten enough information to really frame a trade yet. But I do want to look at the chart and see what's going on. So we have this one. Okay, looks like we're in an uptrend. Let's mark out Asia and London. We have Asia from 20 until midnight. And I studied up a lot on daily profiles over the weekend. So hopefully I'm going to be able to figure out what the daily profiles are with a little bit more accuracy. Because I know before I was kind of confused that there was one daily profile that I thought existed, but it actually doesn't. Or maybe it does, it's just less common. But the three main ones are London reversal, New York reversal, and then AMD. Those are the three main ones. And I kind of confused it in my video I made where I honestly might need to remake it because I made the daily profile video where I talked about some other daily profiles, but there's really only three main ones. There's London reversal, New York reversal, and AMD. So I might need to go back in and fix that, but anyway, I might need to make a new video for that. So then we had London from 2 until 5. And I know someone told me, you can have an indicator for that, whatever. I don't know. I find it more enjoyable just to mark them out by hand. So it's just personal preference. So it looks like we have, let me mark out 2 until 5. Honestly, price action doesn't look bad today. I know it's a Monday, but we are getting some movement. I mean, well, I don't know. Let's actually look at these candles here. It's kind of choppy, so I'm gonna really play. Starting today, I will be playing every day by ear. I know in the past I'm like, oh, I specifically can't trade these days, but no. If price action is good, I'm going to trade. If price action is bad, I'm not going to trade. It's simple as that. And I've had so many days last week, both Wednesday and Thursday. People were like, "Oh, it's not going to be good price action," and Monday too. Where I was like, "It's not going to be good price action," and then it was fine. It was totally fine price action, and just bugs me a lot because other people are just telling me what days are going to be good and what days aren't, and I'm like, why don't I just look at price action for myself and then decide? So that's what I'm going to be doing. I think that makes the most sense, and as I get better, I will start to know if that's good or bad. It's gonna take a while to maybe figure that out. Might take a couple more weeks of just getting better, but in general, I'm going to figure out like what days are good, what days are bad for me specifically. But I think it's gonna mostly have to do with price action. If price action's good, if price action's bad, that's the main gist of knowing whether you should be trading or not. So looks like we came down and we took out London's lows. I'm curious, did we take out some form of liquidity down here? We did take out, what is that, previous day's low? It's not quite previous day's low. You can see previous day's low is all the way down here. Okay, let's mark out high of day. So here we have the high of the day. This could be a draw on liquidity. Let's mark out low of the day. low of the day. Low of the day. Let's mark out previous day's low. All right. High of the day. So which one are we going to draw to first? That's the question. It does seem to me like my outlook seems to me like we were leaning towards bullish, and from the looks of things here, it looks like we have tapped into this daily order block. So this is very, very interesting. You can see right here, this is a daily order block. I mean, it wasn't a perfect what's the word? It wasn't perfectly respected, but it was close. It was close, you know. I would definitely say that this was I would mark this out. So I'm gonna mark this out as a OB here. Maybe mark it out in like a different color. I might just start marking out my OBs in blue. All right. Okay, daily OB. So we push into this daily order block here. It does seem like this was our higher time frame key level, and we have gotten a reaction off of it. So what does this seem like? What kind of daily profile does this seem like? Let's go on to our T-Trades, our favorite T-Trades PDF. What's it called? Our T-Trades PDF on London reversal. Honestly, I might just make a section of my Discord for T-Trades PDFs because they are so good. Where is T-Trades Discord right here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think every Monday I should go and I should pull up the economic calendar, and we should talk about what days we think that price will move. I mean, based off of the economic calendar, obviously. So speaking of that, let's pull up the economic calendar, and so we do have no news today, and we do have no news tomorrow. So, it does seem like, since the news is later in the week, that it should probably be, the move should happen later on in the week. And I do think, so Monday and Tuesday this week probably won't have much movement. So yeah, today might be seek and destroy, if I have to guess. Or wait, no, it does seem like, let me pull up the chart, because it does seem like New York reversal. So you can see New York reversal is when we have pushed down throughout London into a high time frame key level, and then we get a change in state of delivery off of that key level, and then target London's highs. I totally agree. Lately, I've just been going every day off of how price action looks, because I had so many days recently where people told me price action was going to be bad and it was totally fine, and then other days where it wasn't. But I totally agree that Monday is definitely most likely to consolidate, and it could be in consolidation, but I'm going to be playing every day by ear, and right now I'm just doing basic analysis. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions until I've done some basic analysis. So we're just going to look at the charts a little bit more. But you can see here, this is the daily order block. You can see this is the final move down before a larger move up. We pushed into it. I marked it out in blue here. So we pushed into this daily order block, let's see, at the end of London, and So maybe it's a London reversal. Let me go over to London reversal. But we clearly hit a high time frame key level. It was in between London and New York. We hit this high time frame key level. So it's kind of like in between, but it tells me that we are about to possibly distribute up because we hit that high time frame key level like a couple hours ago. So it's like kind of in between London and New York reversal day. I don't know what you want to call it, but the key levels here, obviously, and then Asia seems like an accumulation range. I mean, look at these. Are these equal highs? These look almost like they're not equal highs exactly, but they're like they look like looks like there's probably stop losses up here. Like it just looks like good liquidity pool, if that makes sense, you know. So let me get rid of this here. Hang on just a second. So yeah, we're gonna totally do that. We're gonna look every single day at the charts, and we're gonna pull up the economic calendar, and we're gonna be like, okay, which days of the week are we expecting to expand? Which days are we not expecting to expand? I love that idea, bro. I love that idea. So, yeah. Anyway, it looks like here we got a 15. I'm gonna mark out change in state of deliveries in like purple or something. 15-minute CASD. Have we gotten an hourly CISD? Not quite. But we are about to inverse this 1 hour fair value gap right here. It's coming up. If in 48 minutes or less this candle body closes above, then we will get that. So, but yeah, we got our 15-minute change in state of delivery. We got our retest of that 15-minute change in state of delivery right here. So I call this one the T-Trades model, but I've been studying a lot of T-Trades videos lately, and what he does is to trade this, he takes like a 15-minute CASD and he enters on the retest of the 15-minute CASD off of the high time frame key level. So this is the T-Trade style trade where he would just target London and Asia's highs, I'm pretty sure. I think that's a T-Trade style trade right there. But I could be wrong. I'm not necessarily saying for sure that's the case. And I mean, yeah, not exactly clear right. It's not for sure right now exactly. Especially because it is a Monday, right? It's a Monday. We're expecting consolidation. We're not expecting anything. But to me, I'm just looking at what the chart is telling me. It's telling me that it looks like it's a London reversal kind of day, or New York reversal, whichever one. Because we clearly pushed into this daily order block, and we clearly pushed into it, and we are moving back up towards London and Asia's highs. I'm just telling me. I'm just going off what the chart is telling me. I know like it's supposed to be consolidation today, but it looks like we hit this daily order block and we're moving higher. So I'm just going off what the price action is telling me, if that makes sense. But obviously this could be wrong, and like I'm still a trader and learning, so if I get things wrong, just understand that I am still just trying to get better, and I'm not perfect, but every day I'm just getting a little better. So anyway, we are moving back up. Let's see if we can find equal lows and equal highs. Let me see if I can turn on that indicator. Oh, it's okay. It's on. All right, good. Now, obviously, if we had equal lows of some kind, this would immediately invalidate our bias, because if I'm just not interested in taking a long with equal lows and taking a short with equal highs. It's just not. It makes it so much lower probability. So Now, I don't see any obvious equal highs or equal lows, but to me, this seems right here, this seems like an obvious draw on liquidity, these highs. These highs seem like a draw on liquidity. So I wonder, can we measure out the final move down here? Let's measure out the final move down. This is the manipulation move. This looks like the manipulation move, right? If I measure out the manipulation move from top to bottom, yeah, our -1 lies right above this high here. Our -2 to 2.5 lies above this high, and our -4 lies somewhat above this high. So this kind of all lines up, if you ask me. But we're just going to wait and see here. So we are delivering from this 1 minute fair value gap. We swept out this low here. So this would have been a good inverse fair value gap trade, possibly, where you had well, I guess there's this external gap, but where you had like this the wick closed above this high. It probably wouldn't have been great. I wouldn't have taken it. Anyway, let's keep looking at the charts. So we got a sell side sweep here. These actually kind of look kind of like equal highs here. Are these equal highs? Ooh, guys, we have equal highs. Okay, now we're talking. We could get a trade. Let's actually lock in and see if we can get a trade actually really quickly. We got clear equal highs right now. So this is in line with our bias, and yeah, let's try and get a trade here soon. I think this is high probability. We have equal highs here. I don't know why my indicator is not pointing those out, but that's okay. We should check for SMTs. That's one thing we have not checked for yet. We got a low here and then a lower low here. We got okay, low here, lower low here. Okay, low and then a lower low. Let's see, 508, 529, lower low. 508, 529, okay, lower low. 704, 718, 704, okay, higher low. I mean, if this inverses, you could take this to the equal highs, stop loss to break even here. Just depends how the candle body closes, but we are delivering from this 1 minute fair value gap. Let's see. I mean, this is also like kind of an order block a little bit. Just depends on how you look at it, because this is this liquidity sweep. So this is like a sweep. Oh, this is also like a TGR entry, right? We have a sweep. We have a sweep, breaker structure, fair value gap. So this is all in line. So if this 1 minute gap closes above, and it closes within reason, I will enter this trade, and I will move my stop loss to break even at this high. So everything's lining up here. So it's in line with our daily profile. There's equal highs. Easy stop loss to break even, delivering from a 1 minute fair value gap. We got a sweep of sell side right here. So let's just see what we get here. Now we created another 1 minute what's it called? We created another 1 minute gap here. So since there's an external gap here, I'd honestly want to wait for this to close above. But once this 1 minute external gap closes above, I would enter. I'm going to ignore this right here. We just had a sweep of this low here. Okay. Hang on just a sec. Let's also look for previous hours highs and lows. That will help us as well figure out drawn liquidity. Ooh, guys, the equal highs are the same as previous hours high. Okay, that actually gives me a lot of conviction. That gives me a lot of conviction. The equal, what's it called? Equals highs are the same as previous hours high. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Okay, top, right, equal highs, and previous hours high. Okay. Equal highs and previous hours high. So if this 1 minute gap inverses and we don't take the internal high, then this is pretty good, because we also just got another sweep. It's in line with our bias. It's in line with our T-Trades trade that we outlined as well. Everything looks good. Okay, can we get this closed? Can we get this closed? "23 seconds. Okay. Oh. Oh no. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. We have to wait another 50 seconds, so we might not get it. We'll see. And I'm targeting this. If we get the candle body close above, obviously. We have not gotten it, by the way. Just putting that out there, we have not gotten the candle body close. So this is not the trade. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So, we just took our draw on liquidity. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. No entry. No entry. That's okay. Maybe we'll come down and take out these lows. Who knows? But yeah, that internal high was taken, so. Did we even go down into premium? I mean, into discount of this price leg here? We didn't even go to discount, so I don't know. That makes me suspicious. Like, maybe we have to go down into discount. Here's the 2 minute for value gap. I'm not really feeling fill. No, it's fine. 2 minute for value gap here. It's possible we come back down into it. So let's just be patient and see what happens. We have those previous hours high and equal highs. This is a very, very strong draw on liquidity. We have London highs right here. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's see what happens when market opens. So yeah, look at this. Look how we're reacting off this high. I'm not feeling too bad. we're not getting any momentum. It's probably gonna take until market open. So if it's possible that like market open takes us here and then we go higher. Ooh. Wait. Oh, this is kind of suspicious. We keep sweeping, actually. We keep sweeping these highs here. I don't know. That's weird. We're sweeping highs and we're sweeping lows. So, I'm not sure. So if we can get this trade where we get a push into this 2 minute for value gap, sweeping both of these lows, and then an inverse of this 1 minute for value gap, that would be A+ in my opinion. That would be A+. This will be A plus if we get it. We've got 1 minute till the market opens. So now we have taken this low here. Okay, we're getting a reaction. Alright, can we inverse this 1 minute for value gap here? Without closing above the high. Can we get this inverse? Market's about to open. Four seconds. And we immediately take the high, so. But this is exactly what we thought was going to happen, right? It's completely in line with our bias. And we're going straight to our draw on liquidity. You can see here, this was exactly what we were expecting. So, no trade, but we were exactly right about the draw on liquidity. Unfortunately, that was such a good draw on liquidity that it kind of makes me a little mad because this is our TJR type trade right here, right? Where we have a sweep, we have a break of structure, and then we have our fair value gap right here. So I guess I'm not feeling so bad now. Look at that. But everything's going in line of our bias here. So it's a giant wick here. Let's see what happens here. 2 minute fair value gap. We might need to wait till the macro, possibly. But we're clearly just generating so much. Like, this wick is just convincing me even more that the drawn liquidity is to the upside. Are these equal highs around London as well? Yeah, look at that. They're like basically equal highs. Okay. London's drawn liquidity is these equal highs as well. Okay. Pushing lower. So can we get some kind of trade? That's the question. Are we going to sweep sell side again? Maybe. Alright, we swept sell side again. Okay. Now can we get an inverse here of some kind? But we did just sweep this high, okay? I will admit we did just sweep this high, so we could be going down now. Actually, this, you know what this could be? Let me pause for a sec. This could be your 9:30 a.m. Manipulation. So we're just gonna chill out for a second. But we do know the drawn liquidity is higher. I think this would be a good day to mark out our 8:30 open. Here's that. And we just went below the 8:30 open. Oh, we're getting a bullish reaction off of the 8:30 open. See how price reacted off of it? Macro is in 20 minutes. Still got quite a bit of time. But you see how we pushed into the 8:30 open and we got a reaction off of it. Okay. Where's the daily open? I'm curious. Midnight open. Where's midnight? Okay, midnight open is all the way up here. So we're below it. Alright, just watching. Just watching. It's hard. Looks like this is kind of difficult. This is kind of difficult to trade here. Like there's not. I want to see price action develop quite a bit more. It's just not clean, not clear. So we're just watching. But our draw on liquidity is being targeted. And almost there. So we have, if this draw on liquidity gets taken, we still have our London highs that look pretty good, and then our Asia's highs, which look pretty good as well. So if I was to take a trade, I would definitely consider holding some for London highs and Asia highs. Definitely, because this is looks like reaction off this order block could be a market maker buy model. I think that makes a lot of sense personally. I would definitely consider doing that. High of the day and Asia's highs. And we are almost about to take our draw on liquidity, so nice. It's exactly what we expected. Boom. So you can see this 2-minute for value gap held, and we pushed higher. Man, it's kind of annoying because, like, no inverse for value gaps really formed, which is tough. Very tough. but we got a reaction off of this 2-minute fair value gap. So oh, did we not hit it? Oh, wow. That's leaving a pretty good draw on liquidity, honestly. Like, if we came down and then came back up, that would be pretty cool. But, okay. I need to pull this up for just a second. Tell me this doesn't look like... this doesn't look exactly like... New York... What's it called? New York reversal. Let me pull this up. Or no. Not London reversal. New York reversal. Tell me this does not look the exact same, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. And then we here have push down into New York, into this daily order block, and now we are pushing higher. So, and we have equal highs above. So I'm just kind of waiting for our setup, you know. Just gotta stay patient. We're just staying patient. This price action's kind of choppy, so I'm not literally looking to trade if it stays like this. But if we get some smoother price action, then I would definitely consider taking a trade. So we'll see. But yeah, right now it's just kind of choppy. Yeah, just watching. Nothing crazy. No crazy opportunities or anything. So, is my door closed? I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. It's all about getting the screen time in, because the thing about trading is, like, there are so many good setups, but are you going to be patient enough to wait for them to happen? Or are you only going to sit on the chart for 25 minutes? That was my issue for the longest time. Like, I've known how to trade for a long time, but the problem is there's only so many good setups in a day. You just have to sit on the charts and wait for those setups. And sometimes it takes like an hour or two to get that setup. And you just got to stay patient. There's no other way around it. So, yeah. It's just part of trading. Okay, we are possibly getting this 930 Judas swing, which is very good for us, because it's possibly allowing us to get entry. We'll see. We will see. Okay, let's focus in here. Let's focus in. So maybe we want to take out all these lows. But you can see how these are equal highs, and then this generated like almost like a perfect high next to it. Like that's like stupidly obvious. Okay, so these are low resistance. So I feel like we could go run these. Let's see. Do we have any like hourly levels here? Okay, we just got another sweep. This is the second sweep here. Okay, we have a 2-minute fair value gap right here. If this can inverse, this will look good. Oop. Are we going to hold? Are we gonna? This is fair value. Gonna stay here or not? The macro is coming soon, so this would be very good trade. So yeah, this 1-minute fair value gap, this 2-minute fair value gap is probably the ideal one we want to see inverse, and then stop loss to break even at this high here. Stop loss break even at that high if we got this, but we will see. Honestly, we are dumping way too much. Okay. Just wait and see. You have any key levels here? Okay, 15-minute order block. Wait. High, low, low, high, low, high. This is probably some kind of this is an order block or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Okay, 2-minute coming up. Okay, can we inverse this? All right, we're coming up here, going into the macro. Stop loss to break even here. $58 seconds. Come on, are we gonna close above but not too far up? $43 seconds. I don't know, are we gonna get it? Or are we gonna close too far up? Or are we gonna get it? No. What the heck was that? I was all excited. That would have been such a good setup. No. Okay. Looks like we left some kind of more left more equal highs. Oh well. Just going to stay patient. Yippee. Honestly, the chart doesn't look super pretty. Might even not be worth it to trade. But the draw on liquidity is super clear. Okay. Um. Actually, I think this is no. Yeah, this is still valid. Wait, if we close above here, even with this wick, wait. No, this is still a good liquidity pool, I think. Oh, we did not close above it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, price action's not looking the best. That's okay. We're just gonna be patient. Yeah, I just want to see price action look a little better because this is kind of annoying. Yeah, so choppy. Okay, I probably just want to step away. Unfortunately. I would probably just step away because this is not good price action. This is kind of forming some like a broadening formation a little bit though, like boom, boom. So, maybe we come and sweep the low of the day again. And because notice how we didn't really quite get pushed into this daily order block. It's possible we want to go down and sweep the low of the day again. Just because we didn't actually get down into that daily order block. You can see we missed it. So, we'll see. Getting a rejection here. Do we have SMT? 938, 945. 938, 945. Okay, lower high, higher high, higher high. So we had our sweep here. We had a breaking structure for value gap. We had this breaker block here. So high, low, higher high, lower low. Pushed up into this breaker block, and now we are going lower. Alright, so probably low of the day will be the draw on liquidity then. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think low of the day. But notice how we left like almost perfectly equal highs. This is like a very, very good liquidity pool. Honestly, we could get an 11 a.m. reversal. If we get some kind of 11 a.m. reversal, I will. I'm gonna stay on the charts around 11 just because this is such clear liquidity pool. If there's an opportunity, I want to take it. So. Was that a fair value gap? Hmm. This is a fair value gap here. So, Nate, I think what you were saying about news events is super, super right. Like we might just range for Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will take us to these obvious draws on liquidity. Like you were saying, I think that's very possible. So okay, let's see. Yeah, this could be seek and destroy. This very possibly could be seek and destroy. You can see we got. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Yeah, does this look like seek and destroy or what? The previous hours high here. Looks like seek and destroy if you ask me. We're going into 10 a.m. here. We got low resistance highs. Probably wouldn't take a trade unless it was obvious, though, because it is a Monday. It is seek and destroy. So, but it's kind of weird because it's like we do have this as seek and destroy, but like this seems like a New York reversal. So like, I don't really know. I don't really know. Someone is gonna have to let me know what they think if this was New York reversal or seek and destroy, because like this seems like New York reversal. This seems like seek and destroy. Which is it? You know, I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely might not take any trades today, probably because price action doesn't look great, and it's clearly turning into a seek and destroy profile. So it's probably just not worth it. I'm just gonna be disciplined and not trade. But it's cool to know that we marked out that this could be seek and destroy here. Yep. And this is going into 10 a.m., so this makes a lot of sense. We did just get this 30-second inversion, so honestly, this is a good trade. But it's not like great, right? But it's good. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not really trading right now because, yeah, just low probability conditions Monday, so you can destroy. But that's interesting. Look at this. Inverse and then inverse back down. We got a low and then a higher low. Low and a higher low. 945, 953, 945, 953. So we got a lower low. Alright, no FOMO. We're fine. I do think we're gonna run all this though at some point. I do think we're gonna run all this. Like, if I had to guess, we're probably about to run it in the next 10 minutes because this is the macro, right? But there's not really a trade opportunity, so. You just have to watch what you say happen, and just not care. Because, like, how are you supposed to enter in this jumble? Genuinely. Like, how am I supposed to get an entry? There's no inverse for value gap. There was this, but the wick took out the high, and it's just bad price action. So I'm not really looking to trade it. But yeah, sometimes you just have to watch exactly what you say happen, play out, and just be completely fine with it because there's no entry, seek and destroy, it's Monday, bad price action. Gotta be disciplined. We are running this low resistance liquidity, and we are targeting previous hour's high and whatever that high was called. So the equal highs. Now we are pushing into this order block here. Okay, let's see if this holds. My guess is that it should. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. Just getting chart time in. I think we should get to our draw on liquidity probably by the end of the macro. If we don't, then you would exit. Like, this is not a trade, but like if you were in a trade, you would exit before the macro ends because there's no reason for the macro not to take out the target. There we go. The order block is holding. We'll see. Alright, maybe it's not gonna hold. Interesting. That's why we get chart time in. We'll see. Looks like we came down possibly to this mean threshold, maybe. Is that what you think? Is that where we went? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Or maybe we're going to run through these lows. We'll see. Now the macro's ended, so my conviction has gone down a lot. Hmm. It does look like a buy model though, like, and it does look like Seek and Destroy. So I don't know. But yeah, it's so bad. Price action's so bad. I would not take a trade in this at all. This is not good. So tired. Or maybe just watching the charts could be boring. That could be it. That could be it too. Um. Yeah, price action looks bad. Like, honestly, I just kind of want to go back to sleep, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to get the chart time in because that's honestly how I get better. I don't care if it's Seek or Destroy or not. I'm gonna get chart time in and watch the charts every day from 8:50 to 11 because I want to get better. And so, yeah, what we've been anticipating is happening. It's just happening really slowly. But yeah, I do think that this draw is the draw on liquidity, and I mean, if we do run these lows, then that it could happen. But I think this is the draw on liquidity, and I think this is a buy model. So we'll see. But it was very interesting that it just decided to turn into Seek and Destroy like this out of nowhere. But it is Monday, so this is kind of what you expect on Monday. And as I get more experience, I'm going to come to know that. I mean, I already do know that, but I'm just like, I've seen some Mondays where it's like, okay, Monday's price action looks okay today, but not today. But yeah, every week like is different, and clearly with CPI and PPI Thursday and Friday, those are the days we want to wait and trade. So, yeah. We're almost at our draw on liquidity, so that's cool. Almost there. This is crazy though that we didn't hit this. That was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, look at yeah, this is clearly generating liquidity for later this week. Clearly. Right? Maybe do you think maybe we want to go to a different key level? Maybe we want to sweep previous day's low. Should I just get rid of everything? Let's figure out where else we could be going. Previous day's low is right here. But yeah, we are pushing up. I think we just hit it. Yeah, we just hit our objective. Actually, let's bring that back for a second. We hit that objective that we've been talking about for like almost 2 hours now. These equal highs and this previous hour's high. So that draw on liquidity was hit. Next draw on liquidity will be these London relatively equal highs and London highs. So we'll see if we go straight there or if we want to do something else first. But I'm going to get rid of everything now, like I said, and I'm going to mark out what else we got going on here. So yeah, this is a giant OB. So like clearly we're getting a reaction off this OB. Whether you want to call this daily OB or whatever kind of OB you want to call it, getting reaction off this OB. We swept the low into this OB. And I think we're about to get a 1 hour. No, 1 hour change state delivery will happen once we get a close above here. Now, if Monday is forming a range, it is interesting that it is reacting off this key level like this. Maybe we're about to get better price action here. Okay. But honestly, with this seek and destroy type profile, I just, yeah, it's just not preferred, not preferred. And clearly this is seek and destroy, so. I'm trying to figure out why we looked like we were having a London reversal or New York reversal, but ended up turning into Seek and Destroy. I'm trying to figure out why that happened. It's kind of weird because it did seem like this was London reversal. We pushed into this daily order block. We had accumulation up here, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, actually we're Seek and Destroy now. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Got to figure that out. In this video, I'm gonna. Yeah, so no trade recap today probably. So there's not really any trade you can take. Unless I do go over a possible trade you could take. This is the Hydra macro here. So, do we get anything here is the question. Low, high, low, wait, high, low, higher, high, low, low. This is a possible break block. Going into the Hydra macro. Just curious if we're gonna come down and run sell side again and come over here maybe. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, Hydra macro. Hydra macro. No, it's not. It's not holding. I don't know, man. Let's see. I wouldn't trust this random. I just will not trade Seek and Destroy. As I am not trading Seek and Destroy, but it's just good to get chart time and watch the charts. Like just stuff on Seek and Destroy is not gonna work as well. Also, this is an order block, so it's a lot more powerful. This order block's a lot more powerful than this little tiny breaker block. Alright. Yeah, it might be the... I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. It's like days like this are the hardest to sit and watch price action because you know that there's no trades, you know there's no opportunities, but I'm still gonna sit here and watch price action because I want to get better. But it's like it's so boring on days like today. Let's just go back to bed. Might not be worth it. I don't know. We are delivering higher towards possibly London highs. We'll see. So, okay, let's try and figure out what kind of weekly profile this could be. Because, let's think about this, right? This is our economic calendar. Thursday and Friday are probably going to be distribution. So, what does that mean? If Thursday and Friday are distribution, Monday is probably accumulation, and Tuesday and Wednesday could be manipulation. So this could be another midweek reversal weekly profile because clearly it's looking like Monday is an accumulation range right now. It's seriously looking like it. With that in mind, like maybe we come actually, you know what we could do is we could come sweep previous week's low. Like let's say we come sweep previous week's low first. Because if this is an accumulation range, right? We sweep previous week's low, then we'll probably go to previous week's high, right? This could be, I mean, this could be possible, honestly. Because clearly we're forming accumulation range right now. We got seek and destroy going on, so Okay, this is previous week's low. I wonder, could I put this up? Could I put my phone up here and go live on TikTok? It's an interesting idea, honestly. How do I open this? So. But the only thing is you can't see my screen. So like I could go live on TikTok up here with my phone, but you can't see my screen, which is annoying. Like what, people are just gonna watch my face? Like, okay. They can't see my screen, you know? But like it's kinda cool. Like yeah, like you could see me live streaming from like up there, but so what, you know? Ooh, I could trade. Maybe I could pull up a chart on this screen and people could see me over there. Wait, this actually could work. Wait a second. Honestly, wait, this could work. If I pull up another chart on my other screen, only thing is you can see my bed on the TikTok live stream. So, oh, maybe I gotta put the camera over here. It's an interesting idea. Okay, so this is got potential, honestly. How do I move it to be on the left side? Or what am I saying? So like what I do is I just go like this, and then you cannot really see that well on the TikTok live stream at all. Like if I was to do this on TikTok. I'm just trying this out. I think this would just not work at all. You can't really see the screen. Yeah. It's a cool thought, but realistically, I don't know. Maybe I could find a way to make it work, but I'm not sure. So, yep. Price action is looking like poop. Yeah, I could maybe just consider hopping off the charts here. I think that would not be the end of the world. I do want to just get the chart time in every day, but like this chart time isn't really helping me that much, you know? I'm staying on the chart. I made a deal with myself that I'm actually going to stay on the charts for the whole 2 hours and 10 minutes every day, so I'm just going to stay here. Oh, man. I want to start. So there's a PDF that Mr. Beast made, and I want to check out that PDF because it's like a whole guide on how Mr. Beast did what he did with YouTube, and I'm like, that would be pretty interesting. I feel like this is kind of cool. Like, you just see me up in the corner, up there. There's no point to it though, but you could do it. Yeah. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I need to keep the stream going until 11 a.m. Eastern, because that's the kind of the deal that I made with myself, is that like I need to actually stream the whole 2 hours 10 minutes every single day. But as for price action today, I'm gonna step away from the screen because this is a seek and destroy profile. This is not yeah, not ideal trade, but I will leave a little message here that says, I think if we are going to manipulate, I wonder, is there any key levels that we could go down to below previous week's low? I guess maybe just targeting below previous week's low. That honestly could be it. It could just be previous week's low. That could be the high time frame key level. Very possibly. Honestly, it's possible. Previous week's low. Oh, we have a daily order block right here. Maybe we want to come down to that. That could be it. That could be it. It's like a weird looking order block, but it could work. Oh, this is on the S&P. Wait, yo, how did I even get on the S&P? Okay. Previous week's low. We could go to this 4-hour order block, honestly. I think that could be where we go. Possibly. We'll see. So maybe, yeah, come down, sweep, and then form low of the week, and then distribute higher maybe. We'll just have to see. We will just have to see. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, okay, if the draw on liquidity is up, actually, it kind of just depends which side we take out, right? But if we take out one side, we're probably gonna run the other side. If we take out the other side, we're probably gonna run the one side. You're probably gonna take out the other side. So if we run the highs, then I'd probably expect CPI and PPI to take us lower. If we run the lows, I'd probably expect CPI and PPI to take us higher. Oh, it really is that simple. Like if I just mark out the weekly range, like we have two options. Are we gonna run previous week's high or previous week's low? If we run previous week's high, we're probably gonna CPI and PPI are probably gonna take us to previous week's low. If we run previous week's low, CPI and PPI are probably gonna take us to previous week's high. If, like it really is that simple. That's my guess for this next week. That is my guess. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of what I see right now. We're stuck in between two liquidity pools. We got previous week's low and previous week's high. Which one are we going to run first? That is the question. All right. What is this? Oh wow! Would you? What? Who would have thought we ran up? This is actually like crazy how perfect this is. Like, people. No way people sit here and tell me this is random, bro. No way people can sit here and tell me that this chart is random. Clearly, the market is seeking liquidity, and it's running the highs and the lows. What? No way. No way. No way people can sit here with a straight face and tell me that this chart is random. Alright, I'm making that. That's going to be my TikTok for the day. That's going to be my TikTok. I'm going to film it right now. That's crazy. Alright. I'm going to film this. No trade recap today since we had like wait. No No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. But I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously seeking to run highs and lows. Especially on days like today where it's a no news Monday and we're just generating liquidity. Especially on days like today where it's a no news Monday and it's just becoming especially on days like today where it's a no news Monday and we're just, especially on days that, especially on days like today where it's a no news Monday and we're just making an No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously no trade recap today since we had this giant No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously seeking to run highs and lows. No trade recap today since we had this I mean, this is clearly. The market really does move very predictably. Today was a no news Monday, so what are we doing? We're making an accumulation range for the rest of the week. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously seeking to run highs and lows. The market really does move very predictably. Today was a no news Monday, so what are we doing? We're making an accumulation range for the rest of the week. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that. No trade recap today. So what are we doing? We're making it. No trade recap today since we had the giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no Monday and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and to run the highs and then run the lows. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday and we were giant liquidity pools. No trade recap today since we had the giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday, and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. But I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously seeking to run highs and lows. The market really does move very predictably. Today was a no news Monday, so what are we doing? We're making an accumulation range for the rest of the week. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday, and we were in between. No trade recap today. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday, and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. It blows my mind that people really do think that this is random. The market is obviously seeking to run highs and lows. The market really does move very predictably. Today was a no news Monday, so what are we doing? We're making an accumulation range for the rest of the week. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday, and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. What time is it? Okay, 3 minutes until 11. Obviously seeking to run highs and lows. The market really does move very predictably. Today was a no news Monday, so what are we doing? We're making an accumulation range for the rest of the week. No trade recap today since we had this giant seek and destroy Monday. Alright, now I'm gonna upload that to YouTube as well. Ah, the equal highs indicator finally went off. Nice. Giant seek and destroy pattern. It was a no news Monday, and we were in between two giant liquidity pools. I just want to point out that look at how perfectly the market will go and seek to run the highs and then run the lows. And it does so perfectly. Alright, that's uploaded. It's 11:01. I started the stream late, so I want all the videos, the live streams, to be 2 hours and 10 minutes at least. So I'm just gonna leave this going for like 2 more minutes. Alright, I'm gonna end the live stream. I think it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. If not, it's like 1 minute away. So, yeah, I'll cover more in detail about what I think about this in my market recap. But it looks like it turned into a seek and destroy day, even though we thought that it was a London reversal day. So, we'll look into it more in our market recap. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.